Hey, what's going on, and welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to wash and clean your microfiber cloths properly. But before we do, I want to let you know that this is literally a two-part series because there's so much value that is going to blow your minds, and I don't want to overwhelm you. So let's dive right in. So the first thing you want to do is quality control check. And in doing so, this will help you focus on quality and not quantity, because quality will help you get the optimal use out of your microfiber cloths. So you're going to want to get to a well-lit area, stretch those microfiber cloths, and look to see if there's any holes. If there's no holes in it, you got you a good daggone quality microfiber cloth that's going to last you upon years. You can use these cloths up to 500 times as long as they are maintained properly and used only specifically for maintenance use. Now, to properly clean with them, if you're going to dust, definitely make sure it's dry. Get that surface. And the cool thing about these fibers is that they're 80% polyester and 20% polyamide. These are materials that trap in the dust, in the grime, and holds it. So when you utilize it, it doesn't spread, it doesn't leave anything behind. And that's the cool thing about these. They hold moisture too. If you got a good quality microfiber cloth, it kills 99.9% germs. And that's what makes these bad boys so amazing. The creme de la creme of the cleaning cloth industry. Yes, that's the cool thing about these bad boys. Now, knowing that in the times that we live in, I wanted to share this color-coded system that will help you to prevent cross-contamination in your home. So I have these beautiful green, blue, and yellow cloths. And what I utilize these cloths for specifically in these areas, and you can do whatever you want to do that works best for you. I use the yellow ones for living area surfaces and glass. Now there are particular glass microfiber cloths, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on these ones. So that's what the yellow ones are made for, or used for. And the blue ones are used for the bathroom, and the green ones are used for the kitchen. Now, keeping these things separate will help you get the maximum use out of them. They will help prevent the spread of germs and cross-contaminating in different areas. And due to today's times and the virus, we don't have time for that. I want you to live your best healthy, wealthy life. Now that you know the color-coded method into preventing cross-contamination, we're going to focus on getting the most use out of one microfiber cloth. You can use it 8 times. So yeah, I talked about how you can use it up to 500 times, but let's stretch it even further. Let's take this one cloth, fold it, and then use one surface at a time, which there is now 8 surfaces that you can use to clean with. Now, when you're done with it, to prevent touching and spreading germs, you flip it, you hold it that way, you grab from in the middle, and voila. You got you another side. Now this takes practice, and it's definitely not going to happen overnight, but it's definitely something to think about. So I share with you briefly about what the materials are used to make these fibers and how effective, or what makes them effective, because they hold grime, they hold these different things in the fibers. So it's important not to clog the fibers. Now, I wanted to share briefly with you on what not to use the microfiber cloths on when you are cleaning and using them to clean. So you want to avoid, like the plague, using them on heavy duty jobs. That's what terry cloths are for. If you want to learn more about that, there will be a video coming up next after this 2-part series that you're going to want to dive into in regards to the differences between the two, so you can get the maximum use with using the proper cloths to cleaning whatever jobs you have at task. So to stay focused, you want to not use these cloths on heavy duty jobs such as tar, grease, oils, wax, polish. Avoid those because they clog the fibers and then you lose the effectiveness of the fiber. Also, you want to stay away from using it on extremely bacteria, germ infested areas such as blood, vomit, feces, urine. Those things don't do well. Even though you can even though you can kill 99% of germs with this, you don't want these bad boys to work even harder than they have to. Avoid using this microfiber cloth to clean those areas so that they can live a long, happy life. And knowing that, the last thing I want to share with you on what not to use your microfiber cloth on is the floors, because they're in the toilets. Ooh, do not use them on toilets, because that goes with making the cloth work even harder than it has to, because that's a lot of bacteria and germs on the toilet seats and stuff like that. So definitely don't use these cloths on the floors, because there are microfiber pads and mop heads specifically made for those jobs. And a lot of companies and manufacturers have cleaning compounds that come together to help work and clean up those bacteria infested areas. So now that you know how to properly clean, what to look for in regards to quality and not quantity to get the most use out of your microfiber cloths, I want to share with you how to dispose of them properly. This is very important, because here at Royalty Cleaning Company and myself, we care about the environment. We want a healthy, happy planet for generations upon generations to live in. And so knowing that when you are done with your microfiber cloth, you can't throw them in the trash because they sit in the landfill, and they can't be recycled because they're not biodegradable. And you're like, well, how is it eco-friendly at this point? It's eco-friendly because you can use them years upon years if they are properly washed and cared for. And that's the importance of the next video on how to properly wash and maintain your cloths, so that you can take care of the environment. And so we can use the proper cleaning cloths for the proper task at hand. So Amber, how can we dispose of these beautiful microfiber cloths? I know the effectiveness of them. I know that they are great for the environment because they will last for a long time. And my friend, I say either send them to the Goodwill or Salvation Army. They have different things that they can use them for. And when they're done, this is something we both can do, is send them back to the manufacturer so they can repurpose it, so they can dispose of it due to their training, skills, resources, and procedures to get the job done. That's something that we are not trained to do, and that's why I say send them back to the manufacturer. So I hope you got a lot of value out of this video, and that's why I in turn wanted to make it a two-part series, and because it is a lot of information, but I hope that you got a lot of value out of it. And if you did, go ahead and like this video, share it with somebody, and subscribe if you want to learn more about the proper tools, techniques to help maximize your cleaning experience so you can gain back your time. All right, in the meantime, I will see you on the next video. Stay blessed, not stressed. Take care.